Now, we know that many of you have questions about money, so every week we get into this, but we open up that viewer inbox from time to time as well. And from refinancing to saving for retirement, we're hearing from you and what is on your mind today. Money and business expert Derek Kinney with us once again to provide some of the answers to the questions that have been received here. Derek, thanks so much for being here again.
My pleasure, Jason. Always fun to see what our viewers have to say and what's on their mind.
It is, and it's kind of a varied bag of things here. So let's get to the first one. This comes from Raquel in Duncanville, who says, I'm worried about teaching my kids about money. My daughter is 13, my son is 15. What is the best way to give them advice that they'll actually listen to? It's that last part of it that's kind of hard, Derek.
And keep in mind, age 13 and 15, they can sniff out inauthenticity. So you want to be real with your kids. So here's two things I would tell you to do, Raquel. First of all, admit your money mistakes. I know a lot of people are just tuning off right now thinking, Derek, I can't tell my kids my money mistakes. But lectures don't get listened to, mistakes get listened to. When I tell my kids a mistake, they're like, oh my gosh, this is so good, Dad made a mistake. You could hear a pin drop. Talk about the mistakes you make. It's a great way to learn, but also tell your kids, I believe in both of you. Let me walk alongside you. Let's watch some YouTube videos. Let's do some things together to help fire up that entrepreneurial spirit and encourage them to launch their own business, even while they're in school.
All right, let's get up to Plano now and hear from Susan this afternoon. She says, I'm behind on my retirement savings and feel stuck. What can I do to start saving more and feel confident? I think a lot of people are probably feeling like Susan. You just never feel like you have enough in there, Derek.
You don't, and Susan, here's the easy answer, and that is save before there's more month left over than there is money. Think of your investments like a bill, but that's the easy answer. Let me go a little bit deeper. Ask yourself in your current job, is there a way that you can help the company make money, save money, and be more productive? If not, you're going to be stuck at a 4% raise every year, and the frustration is going to continue. But go to your boss and say, look, I like working here. I found some ways to help us make some money, and begin to pre-negotiate, as crazy as that sounds, a bigger raise if your ideas generate results, and then save that money off the top.
Okay. Now to Jonathan in Grand Prairie this afternoon, who is asking about interest rates dropping. There's been a lot of excitement about this, probably some confusion as well, though, Derek. He wants to know what it means for an investor.
So keep in mind, the economy is like a Lamborghini that's stuck in city traffic. And it wants to rev its engine, it wants to go down the road. But when there's high interest rates, high inflation, it's like cars all around it and it won't let it go. So low interest rates help take some traffic out from around that Lamborghini and lets the economy start to go. What it means to you is you're going to see lower interest rates, which could mean the ability to refinance a house. For many people, buy a house, buy a car, those credit rates go down, but also it tends to be good news for the stock market. So if you have money in things like the S&P 500 or growth-oriented things, those tend to grow when interest rates drop.
Okay, makes sense. Finally, let's get to Ron in Frisco this afternoon, who says he wants to retire in about 5 years, but he and his wife are worried about having enough money to do it. And as I just said, Derek, it feels like you never really have enough. How do you know for sure that you're going to be okay when you finally clock out that last time and start living the life?
As a financial advisor, the number one concern people shared with me, Derek, how do I not run out of money in retirement? And there's all these rules of thumbs of you need 70% of this or 80% of that. The one proven way, Jason, that helped thousands of people all over the country guarantee they'd have enough is to live on a practice retirement budget. And here's what I would do. While you're working, take your paychecks, deposit them into a separate checking account, and then have from that account send to you the exact money per month you think you need to live on in retirement to test it. That way you know when you go to retirement, you've lived on it, you've practiced it, and you'll learn, do I need more or is it enough? Many people realize they can live on less and can retire sooner.
So we think we don't have enough, but a lot of times, thank goodness, we are wrong about that. Derek Kinney, thanks so much as always for being here with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jason.